Your life isn't bad. You have to be more grateful of everything around you. Not everything around you is as bad as it seems. Think about what you could be doing, or what you would have been doing a year ago, instead of watching a video like this, instead of trying to improve yourself. What would you have been doing? Would you have been, what? Watching Netflix? Watching porn? Playing video games? You need to stop beating yourself up or not doing enough because you're doing more than you did before. And that's improvement, which is exactly what you're trying to do, improve yourself. Think about how you were a year ago. Maybe you were a bit degenerate. Maybe you're watching porn every day. Maybe you played video games every day for a lot of hours. Maybe you didn't study for school. And now look at where you are today. Look at what you're doing. Look at all the good habits that you've been doing: meditating, working out, praying, spending time with family, socializing. Were you like that a year ago? Were you like that 2 years ago? You need to stop beating yourself up for not making enough progress, because you are making progress. Just because you see all these people online skyrocketing their progress, making millions of dollars right now, doesn't mean that you should be too. Obviously, you should have that urge, that drive, that motivation, the discipline to get there, but that doesn't mean that you have to be there right now. If you're in a better position than you were yesterday, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, then you should be grateful. You should be grateful of how far you've come. Something that I've begun integrating into my daily habits, into my habit checker, is gratitude. Every day, at least once a day, I look around me or I think of something that I'm grateful for. 2 weeks ago, I was on a bus coming home from school and I sat by the window. I closed my eyes and I thought about how grateful I am for the sun. Something that I see every day, something that's so common to me, I'm grateful for. I was sitting down in the bus by the window and I felt the heat from the sun coming through the window. I was grateful for that. You could be walking around on the street and you see a guy with no legs. Just look at him for maybe like 2 seconds, close your eyes, and think about how grateful you are that you have legs. Think about the position that he's in. Think about the position that you're in. You should be grateful that you have these legs to walk when he has to use that wheelchair all day. There's always something to be grateful for in your life. Even if the past, I don't know, year has been the same to you, wake up, go to school or work, come back, Netflix, you should be grateful that you have something. You should be grateful that you have a home to come back to. You should be grateful that you have a job where you can make money. You should be grateful that you're alive. Have you ever thought about that? There's like, what, a 1 in 1 billion chance that you were alive? You should be grateful for that. If that 1 in 1 billion chance hadn't happened, you wouldn't be alive. You should be grateful that you can experience life. Going about life and not being grateful for what you've been given, for what you have, for what you don't have, means going about life looking at all the positives and looking at all the negatives too, but being glad that you're in a position where you can appreciate all these things. Some people can't even appreciate the little things in their life because they're not in the position to. Imagine a slave. Sure, he has some things to be grateful for, but he isn't really in a position to be grateful for something. His life is shit. And compared to his slave life, yours isn't. He has to sleep on the dirt and you have a bed. He has to sleep with no roof over his head. You can. You have a house. He has to sleep knowing that he makes 3 cents a day. You don't do that. You sleep knowing that you can make money. If you don't already have one, make a habit tracker. And in that habit tracker, write down gratitude. Every single day, make yourself a goal to be grateful of something. It doesn't matter what you're grateful for. It matters that you are grateful. It matters that you're happy that you have this thing. Go about life or go about your day and look at anything around you. Go around your neighborhood, take a walk, and be grateful that you have a neighborhood. Be grateful that you're not sleeping in a tent. Be grateful that you have a house. Maybe you're at school and you're struggling. Maybe you're studying for a test that you don't like. Be grateful that you have a school. Be grateful that you have an education system. There's always something to be grateful for. Make it a goal for yourself to be grateful for at least one thing every single day.